All right, what is up, YouTube? It's your boy BSB back here with another video. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just sitting up here on this Saturday evening, just doing some degenerate gambling. And unfortunately, I've strucken out already. So I'm gonna make a video about wrestling now. So I wanted to make this video last night about like CM Punk and Drew McIntyre. Okay, that's gonna be the premise of this video. And the whole reason for making this video was because I think Drew McIntyre should beat CM Punk. Okay, now I know, right? Coming from me, of course I think Drew McIntyre should beat CM Punk, because if you follow my recent videos or my older videos, I really don't like CM Punk, as you can kind of tell. But one thing I will admit is CM Punk, like I said in previous videos, is a pretty witty guy. So, it is kind of entertaining to hear him speak and see him do promos sometimes. But other than that, I don't really like him. Now, as far as the Drew McIntyre feud, I think he should lose because CM Punk has nothing to gain from this, and Drew McIntyre has everything to lose. You know what I'm saying? Not to be like, what was I going to say, corny? That sounded kind of corny, right? But you know what I mean. Drew McIntyre kind of does have everything to lose, because if he does lose to CM Punk, you know what I'm saying, what does Drew McIntyre move on and do? Like, he just becomes the guy who jobbed out to CM Punk. Like, they're going to continuously chant CM Punk at him anytime he does a promo. Like, Drew McIntyre won't be able to get over the fact that he lost to CM Punk. He will never recover if he loses to CM Punk in the Hell in a Cell match, you know what I'm saying? But CM Punk, on the other hand, can move on to other things, you know what I'm saying? CM Punk can lose to Drew McIntyre in this Hell in a Cell match, right? And then go feud with like Dominic Mysterio and then maybe another heel for like a month and act like this shit never happened, okay? That's what happens when the babyface loses the feud. He goes on, he feuds with a lesser heel, and he wins that and picks up momentum, okay? We just act like he didn't lose, all right? So, Drew McIntyre, okay, I really think he needs to win this match, because it's the only way he can move on to, it's the only way he can upgrade, because I feel like if he loses, he's going to downgrade, you know what I mean? Like, I saw, shout out Sam Roberts, Not Sam Wrestling, I watched his podcast thing he does, right? And he puts together like his little fucking ideas. They all come to fruition too. So he works for WWE, so I guess that's like not a coincidence. But Sam Roberts was like, yeah, after CM Punk wins, which he should, Drew McIntyre, what's next for Drew McIntyre should be Wade Barrett. And I'm thinking, like, this is not 2010, 2009. Like, Wade Barrett, didn't Wade Barrett retire because he couldn't wrestle anymore? So I don't have any interest in really seeing Drew McIntyre versus Wade Barrett. The most I would want to see out of that is Drew McIntyre do a vicious beatdown on Wade Barrett and, write him off television for a little bit, and then maybe Wade Barrett comes back for like a one-off match at like some random pay-per-view. But as far as that being Drew McIntyre's next move after he loses to CM Punk, that's a horrible idea. Because, you know what I'm saying? Like, after let's just say he does lose to CM Punk, right? Next time Drew McIntyre comes out to the ring, that the fans are going to continuously chant CM Punk at him. He will never be able to escape that. So he has to win this match. And I'm just trying to think of other things he can move on to, because, like, let's think about it, right? Punk costs him the title, right? Punk costs him the title again, right? And then Drew McIntyre, who else did he lose to? And then he cost him the title again at Money in the Bank. Drew McIntyre, since WrestleMania, hasn't caught a fucking break. He hasn't won anything. What has Drew McIntyre done since WrestleMania of significance? Nothing. He's done nothing except steal CM Punk's bracelet. That's it. He's done nothing of significance since WrestleMania. So, this feud is significant, but, like, he hasn't won anything significant since WrestleMania. So, this would just be another loss, and it would just, like, hammer home the fact that Drew McIntyre is a fucking loser. And yeah, I don't think that's a good idea. I think you have to go with I'm saying, like, you have to go with the younger guy, but, like, they're both pushing 40, so I'm not going to use, like, younger guy as a term here. But you have to go with the guy who's going to benefit more, and that guy is Drew McIntyre. Like I said, I would like to see CM Punk like feud with maybe Dominic Mysterio after this. You know, maybe like bring it back to like when CM Punk sung "Happy Birthday" to his little sister or his older sister. That was pretty weird. I remember that like when I was in like elementary school though. But yeah, I think that's what I want to see happen next. Let me know if you guys like have any other ideas for Drew McIntyre. Maybe I definitely want to see him feud with Cena. That's why I also think he needs to win this Punk feud because I think, maybe I heard Punk mention he wanted to team up with Cena. Maybe Punk could come back somewhere down the line and team up with Cena versus Drew McIntyre or something like that. But I would like to see Drew McIntyre win this match because I think it'll only benefit him. And if he were to lose, it'll only hurt him. You know what I'm saying? And I think that's all I got to say about that. Yeah. Like, the more I'm thinking about it, right? Let's say Drew McIntyre does lose, which he probably will. What the fuck is going to be next for this guy? Like, this dude was the most entertaining act after WrestleMania for a minute. Like, he was carrying Raw after WrestleMania. So, and that's how you reward him? You make him lose to a fucking part-timer? This sounds like some shit CM Punk would have bitched about back in, like, 2012. But look at him, like, on the other side of the coin, about to beat Drew McIntyre now. You know what I mean? I think that's all I got to say about that. Yeah, I want Drew McIntyre to win.